In March of 2020, the world was crippled by a virus that would change life as we know it. Presidential press conferences and media outlets provided updates and protocols on how we need to protect ourselves and others from the virus we all came to know as COVID 19. Schools, restaurants, airports, movie theaters, malls, and so many other places of business came to a screeching halt behind a worldwide shutdown that presented a new time in history that none of us were prepared for. Mandates and death tolls filled our homes with concern and worries. Avoiding large crowds, gatherings, and staying within your immediate circle was the only protection from contracting this deadly virus. The need for doctors and nurses was uncommon and nothing I have never seen before in my lifetime. Families all across the world had to learn to live a life within four walls, including myself. During this pandemic was especially unique for me because I learned a lot about myself and the meaning of friends and family. I gained a new perspective that I feel was developed in my time closed off from the world I used to know, which is in hindsight I gained a maturity during this pandemic. First, I had to adjust spending my senior year of high school at home and not amongst my friends in school. Learning through a Zoom class and not in a traditional classroom had its challenges. However, it taught me to be more assertive on my assignments and I saw a reward in doing so. I miss playing sports and going to basketball games and hanging out with my friends, but I also realized that it isn't life. I'm entering into an adulthood and everything will be fun and games. Taking a more mature approach has also allowed me to gain an outlook on my future and how I want it to be. Over the last several months, I gained a better relationship with my parents, learning more about their childhood, favorite memories growing up, and receiving wisdom nuggets through our random conversations at the dinner table or in the car. Since my siblings are 1 and 2, I became more involved with their daily routine, like prepping snacks, breakfast, teaching, and new things or reading. But I will not be changing their diapers. They just stink, like, ugh. They just stink. They some stink babies. My brother Bryson and my sister Noelle are learning sight words from sentences and counting from 1 to 20. I can't believe they can even count backwards, all while learning on going to the potty. Thank God. I'm actually happy to have these experiences with them. I feel like if this pandemic didn't happen, I may have been out with my friends working part-time jobs, probably. During the shutdown, me and my friends had to learn new ways on communicating with each other, such as FaceTime and playing video games online. It was fun at times, but it became boring, which caused a distance between us. We missed going to the movies or the mall, but none of us wanted to risk ourselves or our loved ones with exposing ourselves to the COVID 19. We also like eating at Friendlies or Fridays on the weekends, while sitting around telling jokes and gossiping about the latest stuff in school. In this, I gained an understanding of how important it is to socialize with your friends and how easy depression and anxiety can settle in. In a nutshell, my maturity is the best thing I've gained during this pandemic, and it has changed me and allowed me to view life in a new perspective. I've grasped the idea of how close I am into entering adulthood, learning who I am and the career path that I want, taking on responsibilities for my parents. Normally handling and making decisions on my own is scary, but I know with the guidance of my parents, I'll be okay. I am now intentionally about to spend time with my family and friends because I realize how short life is and how important it is to cherish the simple things in life, like having conversations, quality times, or laughing with the people that you care about. COVID 19 has shown all of us that it does not discriminate against race, ethnic backgrounds, or gender. My prayer is that this pandemic was an insight to many others as it was for me. I'm working on plans to have a better future and becoming a better version of myself. Thank you for turning into my video.